Welcome, this is a gentle flow for happy hips. And so whenever you're ready, we are going to start lying on our backs. Once you find yourself reclined on your back, place the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to part. And just draw a slow breath in through the nose, filling up the belly, filling up the chest. And feel that breath as you take your exhale. Inhale slowly. And exhale. Relaxing your toes and feet. On that next breath, relax the shins and the calves, knees and thighs. And bring your awareness to your hips here. Relaxing the hands, forearms. Notice your shoulders. Feel the belly softly rise and softly fall with your breath. Relax your chest, unclench your jaw. And take a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. And very gently use the hands to guide the knees back together, but walk the feet about the width of your mat. And gently allow the knees to fall from one side and then the other. And once you come back through center, hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rocking back and forth, massaging the low back. Seeing if you can keep the awareness on your breath. And very gently keep the hold in that right leg as you lengthen out through that left leg. You can pause like this, or you can take that left hand and smooth out that left hip, feeling yourself elongate through that side. Flexing both feet. Hug that right knee into the chest, and then maybe as you exhale, you guide the right knee towards the right armpit. Opening up the hip a little. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale, squeeze it in. And as you exhale, we're taking a half happy baby on this side. So reach for the outside of that right foot, maybe the right big toe. Bend the knee. That left hand can rest on the left hip, maybe the belly. Draw a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. And from here, we're taking a gentle twist. And so release the bind with the hand and the foot, and then guide that knee across the body over towards the left. That right arm can come to a T. Maybe the gaze goes towards the right. We're here for a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Noticing any sensation in the right glute. Breathe in. And breathe out. And on an inhale, come back through center, giving that knee another squeeze. And then straighten that leg like you're going to make an imprint on the ceiling, and very slowly lower that leg all the way down to your mat. And on an inhale, hug the opposite leg into the chest, squeezing that left knee in. Maybe take that right hand and lengthen out through that right hip. Take an inhale, squeeze that left knee in, and as you exhale, maybe guide it towards the left armpit. Flexing both feet, breathing in. And breathing out. See if you cannot let a single breath pass your awareness. And on that next inhale, find your happy baby on this side, reaching for the outside of that left foot. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And as you exhale, release the bind with the foot. Find your twist on this side, guiding the knee across the body. Maybe the gaze goes towards the left. Breathe in fully. Breathe out completely. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Take your breath out. Inhale, come back through center. Give that left knee another squeeze. And then straighten that leg like you're going to make an imprint on the ceiling. And exhale, lower that leg all the way down to your mat. And on that next in-breath, invite a full body stretch here, really reaching long, flexing, and then pointing the toes. And then hug the knees back into the chest. And we're rocking and rolling ourselves all the way up into a seat. If this transition does not work for you, you can always roll to one side and then press yourself up. But if you're rocking, be sure to rock on the upper back and not on the base of the neck. And then once you're there, place the soles of the feet on your mat to allow them to be a little bit more than hip width distance. Draw a deep breath in, place the hands behind you, fingers pointing away from you. Peel the chest high, and as you take your exhale, just release the knees over to the left. Maybe the gaze goes towards the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, find this on the other side. Maybe the gaze goes to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release them to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, towards the right. Inhale, center. Take an exhale, pause. And then from here, place the soles of the feet back together. We're taking another butterfly pose, but in our seat this time. And you can place the hands on the tops of the feet and maybe use the thumbs to peel the feet apart and then press the knees towards the ground using the elbows. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come back up through center. And as you exhale, lengthen out through that right leg and then the left. We're moving into a wide-legged forward fold. But first, get any wiggles out in the body you need, maybe rocking from side to side. And then on an inhale, lift the arms up overhead, flexing the feet. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold, reaching forward. And then when you feel like you can't fold anymore with a flat back, that's when you allow the spine to curve and you melt down. See if you can keep the flexion in the feet and the toes facing away from you, not allowing them to cave inward. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Breathing in. Noticing where you can relax as you breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And on that next inhale, lift yourself back up through center. Swing the legs to one side and then find yourself in your tabletop. And then from your tabletop, we're taking a few rounds of cat and cow here. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, return back to center. Take your exhale. And on an inhale, extend that right leg back behind you, straightening it out. Flex the foot. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, you're wrapping that leg to the side of you. So placing the whole sole of that foot down, keeping length in that right leg. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, if it feels good, you can lower down into a puppy pose here. Draw a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, peel yourself back up, hands directly under the shoulders. Take your exhale. And then when you're ready, extend that right leg back behind you, lengthening it out. And then bend that knee, and we're taking a few hip circles here inward towards the elbow. So breathe in, hug that right knee towards the elbow. And as you breathe out, return it back behind you, engaging the core. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Return back with the knee bent. And then we're very gently hugging that right knee back into the elbow and then stepping that foot to the outside of that left hand. We're in our lizard pose here. And from here, very gently invite micro movements, rocking yourself forward and back. And then maybe if it feels good, you can roll to the outer edge of that right foot. You can also lower down onto the elbows. We're all working with different body parts here. So just notice any sensations in the body. Where do you feel the most sensation from this pose? Is there anywhere that's tensing up accidentally? Is there anywhere in the body that can be a bit more relaxed with your attention? Take a breath in. And a breath out. Sink a little deeper as you take that next inhale. And exhale. And then when you're ready, guide that knee back in and then extend it back behind you, find your tabletop. And then from here, you can stay right where you are for a moment, or you can find a puppy pose, walking the hands out in front of you, lowering the chest down. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. We're gently finding this on the other side. Be aware of this inhale as you elongate through that left leg, flexing the foot. And as you exhale, extend that leg over towards the left, setting up for our version of puppy pose here. And as you exhale, maybe you send the hips back as you walk the hands forward and release the chest down. 2 deep breaths here. Not forcing the mind for silence as we move, but just intentionally focusing on something else. And on that next inhale, peel yourself back up through center, hands under the shoulders, and elongate back through that left leg as you straighten it back behind you. When you're ready, bend that knee, and on an inhale, hug the left knee in towards the left elbow. Exhale, circle it back behind you. 2 more times just like that. Take your hip circles. When you're ready, pause. And on an inhale, hug that left knee back to the left elbow and then step it to the outside of that left hand. Find your lizard pose on this side. Many options here. You can shine the heart forward or lower down. You can take that micro movement. Slowly breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Can you sink a little deeper? And then from here, gently press yourself back, extend that left leg back to meet the right, find your tabletop. And then from here, tuck the toes, inhale, lift the knees into a hover. And as you exhale, begin to lengthen out through the legs and find your downward dog. Draw a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Can you press the chest a little closer towards the thighs here? Relax the face. Inhale And exhale. And on an inhale, lift that right leg high. As you exhale, hug the knee into the nose, rock forward, and then place the shin down as you guide that right ankle towards the left wrist, and then gently walk that left leg back behind you. We're finding our pigeon pose from here. You can stay lifted, or you can always lower down onto the forearms. Relaxing that right foot, the right shin and calf. Relax the right glute. Relax the belly. Can you release all the weight in the head? Take a full cleansing breath in. And a slow breath out. Inhale fully. Exhale slowly. Breathing in. And breathing out, can you sink a little deeper? And on that next inhale, peel yourself up, placing the hands back on your mat. Tuck that left toe, lift the knee, and then extend that right leg back behind you for a three-legged dog. And then bend that knee and stack the hips. Inhale, re-straighten that leg. Exhale, place it down. And on an inhale, we're just moving over to the other side. Breathing in to lift that left leg high. Breathing out to hug the knee into the nose, rock forward, and then find your pigeon on this side. Remembering if there's any pinching or pain in the knee, that's your body telling you signals to back off a bit. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe you lower yourself down, maybe you stay lifted, whatever feels best. But see if you can keep your awareness to where you feel the most sensations from this pose. Where in your body are you feeling this? Keep your focus there. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Can you relax a bit more wherever you are? Relaxing that left foot and ankle. Relax that left shin, knee, and thigh. Notice that left glute. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. It's allowed to feel a little uncomfortable. So if it feels uncomfortable, see if you can just focus on that next inhale. And then after you take that following exhale, just notice on that next inhale. Relaxing a little more with every breath out. And then very gently press yourself back up, hands on your mat, tuck that right toe, and then extend that left leg back behind you, bending the knee, stacking the hips. Feeling a nice opening in that hip. Inhale, re-straighten that leg. Exhale, place that left leg down. And on an inhale, roll yourself forward to your plank. And then decide if you want to keep the knees lifted or lower them down as you exhale and lower yourself all the way down to your mat. And then from here, untuck the toes and peel yourself up for a baby cobra. Exhale, lowering the mouth or chin down. And then inhale, peeling yourself back up high, engaging the low back, pressing down through the tops of the feet. And if you'd like, you can begin to straighten the arms. Finding your downward dog when you're ready. Take a slow breath in. And a slow breath out, releasing the knees down to your mat. And then from here, we're moving into a frog pose. And so this can feel like a lot. So if you'd prefer to find a reclined butterfly, you can always make your way there with the soles of the feet together and the knees apart. But if you'd like to take frog pose, you're going to very gently just walk the knees from side to side. And then once you feel like a nice stretch in the hips here, you're going to release the heels and the feet down with the toes facing outward. And see if you can keep the ankle in line with the knee. And then from here, you can stay lifted and maybe just rock yourself forward and back, or lower yourself on to the forearms. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Taking stillness or that micro movement. Draw a deep belly breath in, filling up, and breathe out. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Finding your edge in your pose. And so that space where it's not too uncomfortable to where you have to come out of the pose, but just uncomfortable enough to where you have to remain present to stay in it. Draw a slow breath in and a slow breath out. I promise your body loves this. Breathing in. Getting into all that achiness and tightness in the hips and breathing out. Stick with it for one more inhale. Feel strong as you exhale. There's no easy way to come out of this pose, so you can just bring the heels together and slide yourself back or slither forward. And then we're making our way onto our backs. And so take your time reclining there. Go ahead and take a full body stretch, reaching the arms and legs long. And then from here, you can rest just like this or find a full happy baby, reaching for the outsides of the feet. And see if you can keep the tailbone tucking down and the whole surface of the back on your mat. And just draw a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And from here, maybe you straighten one leg and then the other, maybe both. You can use the elbows to invite a light pressure to the inside of the knees. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out, gently coming out of this pose. Hug the knees back into the chest and just invite the knees over to the right for a gentle twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, find this on the other side. Inhale, center. Then go ahead and take any other movement you feel like your body still might need. And then make your way into Savasana. If there's any tension in the low back, you can keep the soles of the feet on the mat and allow the knees to fall inward. Or you can lengthen out through the legs. The hands can rest on the belly or they can elongate down by the side. And give yourself these next few moments to absorb all the goodness from your practice, not skipping over this part, the most important part, as you draw a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale and feeling the body relax. Relaxing the feet, the tops, bottoms of the legs. Notice your hips. Relax your hands, your forearms and upper arms. Feel your shoulders relax. Be mindful and aware of the belly, softly rising and falling. Feel the chest softly rise and softly fall. Unclench the jaw, relax the eyes. Whenever we're met with any emotional turmoil, our body tenses up. Sometimes without us even realizing it. And our body keeps score. So by resting right like this, feeling supported by the surface below you, and by the movement you just offered your body, you're helping that tension, that tightness, release. Breathing in slowly and breathing out. If you have the time, maybe you rest here for a few more moments. If not, you can begin to invite some movement in the body. Invite awareness to your breath. Maybe rocking the head from side to side. And placing the soles of the feet on your mat. And then take your time to press yourself up into a seat. Placing the palms together, and on an inhale, invite the thumbs to the center of the forehead for good thoughts. And as you exhale, let them fall to the lips for good words. Breathing in. And as you take your exhale, let them fall to the heart for good intentions towards yourself and others. The light in me sees and has so much love for the light in you. Namaste.